Keanu Reeves has been getting ready for the end of the John Wick series, and he's already created a different series to replace it. Being the lead in the action-packed John Wick movies for the past decade has been a big boost to Reeves' career. His action skills, showcased in these movies, have earned him a lot of praise. While John Wick has been a massive success for Reeves, it seems the character's story might be coming to an end, especially with John Wick's apparent death in John Wick Chapter 4. Even though there could be talks about Reeves returning for John Wick 5, it's inevitable that he'll eventually retire from playing the hitman. When that happens, Reeves will likely look for another action franchise to continue showcasing his talents. Rainbow Six could be a perfect replacement considering its action-packed nature, but Reeves has been working on his own new action franchise for the last 4 years. He seems to have a different idea in mind for his next big project, ready to fill the shoes of John Wick when the time comes. Keanu Reeves has been working on developing his next big franchise after John Wick, and it's called Berzerker. Regardless of whether John Wick 5 happens or not, Reeves has spent the past few years bringing a Berzerker movie to life. This film is based on a limited series comic that Reeves co-created. The Berzerker comics, which started in 2021, follow the story of an immortal warrior named Berzerker, whose appearance is modeled after Reeves himself. Following the release of the first issue, it was confirmed that Netflix would be developing a Berzerker movie with Reeves in the lead role. The actor has ambitious plans for the franchise, including an animated series showing that Berzerker is intended to fill the gap left by John Wick. However, Berzerker is not a direct replacement for John Wick in terms of another hitman action franchise for Reeves. The story revolves around a character who is half human, half god, and has lived on Earth for centuries with a curse for violence. This narrative spans centuries and offers Reeves a role that is much more powerful than John Wick. While Berzerker will have a different feel than the John Wick franchise, it promises to be a thrilling action series with the star facing dangerous opponents in various settings. The Berzerker movie has faced delays in its development since its announcement in 2020. Despite being officially put into development in 2021, progress has been slow. Netflix has secured the rights for the film, with Mattson Tomlin, known for his work on The Batman, hired to write the screenplay. Keanu Reeves is set to star, but there has been a lack of movement on the project. Several factors contribute to the prolonged development period. Reeves' deep involvement in John Wick Chapter 4 could have diverted his attention from the Berzerker movie. Additionally, the WGA strike in 2023 may have caused a pause in the project's development. Now, with the strike resolved and new deals in place for writers, directors, and actors, 2024 holds potential for progress. Another factor is the absence of a director for the Berzerker movie. It is suggested that a director may not be attached until the script is completed and pre-production becomes more imminent. Despite these challenges, the absence of another John Wick movie in Reeves' schedule could pave the way for the Berzerker film to gain momentum in the coming year. The clock is ticking for Keanu Reeves to star in a Berzerker movie as 2024 marks his 60th birthday. While the comic's protagonist may be ageless, Reeves, like other action stars, faces challenges as he ages. Although actors like Tom Cruise and Sylvester Stallone have demonstrated longevity in action roles beyond their 60s, the demands have become more challenging. As Reeves ages, potential adjustments to the Berzerker story or limitations on action sequences may be necessary. To avoid these compromises, swift progress on the film adaptation is crucial. If Reeves envisions Berzerker as his successor to John Wick and a new franchise, an expedited development process would provide more time for him to realistically star in sequels. The urgency lies in ensuring the movie moves forward swiftly, aligning with Reeves' career trajectory and allowing the potential franchise to take root. Now, let's delve deeper into the story of the Berzerker comic. Keanu Reeves, known for his extensive work in the entertainment industry, has expanded his repertoire beyond the big screen, making appearances in TV shows and contributing to video games. However, his recent venture into the world of comic books with Berzerker showcases a new dimension of his creative pursuits. Co-created and co-written alongside Matt Kindt, with art by Ron Garney, Berzerker introduces readers to a captivating narrative. The central character of the story is B, a formidable warrior who is part mortal and part god. Cursed to engage in battles across the Earth for centuries, B takes on a unique role as an agent of the U.S. government. His mission involves confronting adversaries and challenges deemed too violent and perilous for anyone else. In return for his services, the U.S. government promises B the one thing he yearns for: the truth about his unending existence and the key to bringing it to an end. As the narrative unfolds, readers are taken on a journey through time and conflict, exploring the consequences of a life spent on the front lines of warfare. The blend of mortal and divine elements in B's character adds complexity to the storyline, offering a unique perspective on the cost of immortality and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of truth. Keanu Reeves, in collaboration with Kindt and Garney, has ventured into storytelling through the sequential art medium, bringing to life a character-driven epic that transcends conventional boundaries. Berzerker's exploration of violence, government intrigue, and the existential quest for truth sets the stage for an immersive reading experience that reflects Reeves's diverse creative endeavors. Now, let's talk about Berzerker and Berzerk, two dark fantasy manga series that share common ground in their portrayal of violence and action. However, they diverge significantly in their narrative structure, character depth, and thematic exploration. Berzerker opts for a more straightforward, linear storytelling approach, following the immortal Berzerk as he endeavors to end his curse. In contrast, Berzerk weaves a complex narrative with multiple plot lines, exploring the tale of Guts, a former mercenary seeking revenge while contending with supernatural elements. Characterization plays a crucial role in distinguishing the two series. Berzerker features archetypal characters, with Berzerk embodying stoicism. Conversely, Berzerk offers more nuanced and developed characters, particularly the tormented anti-hero Guts, and a rich array of supporting characters. Themes further highlight the contrast between the two. Berzerker primarily tackles violence and immortality, maintaining a focused narrative. In contrast, Berzerk delves into profound themes such as good and evil, free will, and the nature of humanity. The thematic depth in Berzerk elevates the series beyond mere action, prompting readers to ponder existential questions. Berzerker caters to those seeking a streamlined, action-oriented manga, while Berzerk offers a more intricate, thought-provoking experience. This nuanced comparison aids readers in choosing a series aligned with their preferences, whether they prefer straightforward action or a deeper exploration of philosophical concepts. Both Berzerker and Berzerk showcase similarities and differences in their visual styles, drawing influence from Kentaro Miura's comic panels. In terms of similarities, both mangas employ dynamic layouts using unconventional panel arrangements to emphasize action and chaos during fight scenes. Detailed backgrounds are another shared feature, providing depth and immersion to the worlds depicted in both stories. Dramatic use of shadows and lighting enhances emotions and atmosphere in both mangas, accentuating key moments. Additionally, an emphasis on physicality is evident, showcasing character strength through detailed musculature and dynamic poses. However, notable differences exist. Berzerker opts for larger panels with fewer transitions, creating a more cinematic feel, while Berzerk employs a variety of panel sizes and frequent transitions for a more frenetic pace. BRZRKR offers center panels around its protagonist, emphasizing his imposing presence, whereas Berzerk uses diverse compositional techniques to guide attention and build suspense. Well, that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.